Greetings there, fellow nomads. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Gateworlds. Episode 4, Packing Up to Move Somewhere New. Okay, make iron gear and add members. So Cosmic, I'm going to have you draft and go kill another Reinhardt so we can make that bed. Come on, where are you, big Reinhardties? Jeez, did we kill them all? We couldn't have. I know there's Paul Deer that I could go to. Fine, I'll kill Paul Deer. Oh, there's a Reinhardt right there. Let's get you two. Okay, closing. The other thing I could do is just to hunt whatever jackalopes we find around us for the extra food. Wouldn't be a bad idea. So we should have... Oh, we processed the skins too quickly. No, Radlock, don't do that. Oh, no, some of these... Okay, good. Cosmic. Go... I'm missing materials for this. Oh, it requires leather, not skins. Right. Okay, so process the skins and leathers is fine. So we need 2 more processed skins, and then we will be able to make the bed and add more people to our roster. Ooh, that's a very nice bed. Very pleasant. The other thing I could do is to leave the campfires in there and then like refuel them only when it's cold. That's a possibility too. So here's Radlock with the iron shield. So if we take a look at the gear here, it's 35 to 40%. So definitely going to scale up. Boom. I know he's ready for some war. Then the next pieces I want to forge is the armor pieces. So we have the chainmail. And the plate body, and I'm just gonna have them go full on plate. So we'll do plate, plate, plate. Basically pure tank. 1 tank and then a whole bunch of ranged. Maybe 2 tanks, we'll see. I mean, I might need Major Mildew's backup. She could definitely give me a hand. You know? Sorry, not sorry. She has been disarmed. But she likes to roll with the punches. Down to earth, you know. You can't stop me. Alright, Cosmic. With your newfound gear, let's go free the person in distress by you killing all the cultists by your lonesome, because you'll be fine. Slay them all. Weak, pathetic cultists. Yeah. He got hurt a little bit. Like 12% at most. He was fine. Free the trapped person. Heavy ropes envelop a struggling figure. Will I untie them? Cosmic unties the rope to rescue the person. Between gasps for air, they thank you profusely for rescuing them. And they have arms and legs. They are of the same religion as Mildew is. Erizian. They're devout. Non-binary. So I didn't cover this, but Major Mildew's female, attracted to nothing. And then the new one is I don't know what they're attracted to. Maybe, I don't know. But let's ramp up the giveaway timer. And they have no particular traits. They do have armor, though. They did show up with armor. And as far as the skills go, they're better at ranged and hauling. So as far as priorities go, the new one, I'm going to also have farm as a very high priority, only because Balatox, people don't like farming, so I don't want to leave it to the Balatox. And we have now rescued everyone on this map tile. And basically secured it. There's nothing, no stone unturned. We've gone everywhere and know everything at this point. So the mysteries lie beyond the gates, I would say. All right, we're very low on wood. Shop. It'd also be good to, like, maybe have two, well... I don't know about adding another tank. So let's go ahead and craft a longbow. I could start crafting iron arrows, too. Oh, and this is a gate to Saurium. Oh, okay. In Saurium, I don't know if I've identified any iron that was, like, close to the gate. There is this person, but I think I'm not about to, like, double our population. So I'm not even going to bother jumping through here, only because I don't think that there's any ore. And therefore, I'm not too worried about going there. But what I'd like to do is make more of that iron gear that we... Actually, we're out of metals. I take that back. So, here's what I'm going to do. I am... prepare to move. So, let's go ahead and make a lightning stick there, and a lightning generator here. And once this gate closes, I intend to try to move us to Everfar. We're going to do some big things. Hopefully. This is part of the game mechanic I'm a little bit iffier on. But there's no more resources here that is important. Right? Like, I could keep hunting the Reinhardts. But there's only really wood. And that only gets us so far. So there's a lightning stick and a lightning rod. I think I might be wrong. I think the difference is like single use versus multi-use. But I'll do a stick for now. Okay, so Ellis has 45 arrows, Radlock has 21, Jazz has 63, Major Mildew is disarmed, and then Cosmic has Iron Shield, Iron Axe. Good combos. I do need more stone blocks than I currently have. Actually, shoot. I should have gone through that gate to get some stone. Because I don't think I have any more cut stone. I think I can destroy, if I recall correctly, the stone walls for stone. Oh my god. Having Major Mildew haul is horrible, because she's just like... dehydrates and starves as she travels. Yikes. So let me see about those walls being usable for stone. You are holding... yeah, you're holding stone. Alright, now it's morning. Cosmic, you enter the gate. It's collapsing, but it's not collapsing quite yet. And I'm going to have him mine up some stone to bring home. And we've got Terminal Serenity joining our roster here. Terminal Saren. Because of, you know. Can I pick up the altar room? This thing? No. Okay, it is highly unstable. I'm going to jump through before it collapses on me. So we brought out a little bit of stone, but it will be enough, but it's like not much. So the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move these items together into one room so that they're easier to pack. So you're holding the stone cutter, and I'll put the stone cutter in the room with in its own room. Alright, Terminal Saren is moving the butchery. And then the tannery is going to move as well. And this is just so I can like pack it up and move it somewhere new more easily. In theory. I'm going to cancel this down here. I'm not going to worry about that right now. And let's prep to move. Major mildew, consistently almost dying of dehydration. All right, now we're going to start packing up the rooms. The entire room. And drop the packs. Oh, I thought that would come with the room. Apparently it didn't. I think it was a pathing problem. Alright, time to be nomadic. And I am going to... you know, I probably should have opened to the gate first, but Cosmic, you go hit the gate thing. Oh, right. It caused... I forgot about that. I'm going to have to build another one. Lightning generator... here. Oh god, there's so much stuff that didn't get packed up. Packing up is not something I've been good at in playtesting, as you might have been able to tell. Standalone buildings fare a fair bit better, and if they don't stand alone, there are some problems. Use Cosmic. There we go. And that opened one to Everfar. Perfect. So now what we're going to do is to carry the rooms to the other side of the gate. To be able to move to Everfar, which is a world closer to the abyss that we want to move to. Alright, you don't, hold on. It's a little pointless that I, like, planted these things. And I'm trying to stop him, Terminal Saren, from bothering with that. Alright. Drop pack and go through. Now, this is a Boreal world, so there should be plenty of wood for us to build with. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to, like, just bring all the stuff I'm gonna need most urgently through to the other side before the gate collapses. And as you can see, you can unpack entire buildings, which we'll eventually be able to deal with. Okay, you can't carry that pack. You can't carry any pack. Can you pack that up? Alright, Major Mildew, I don't really need you doing anything else, so I'm going to undraft you and have you cut down trees here, and then I'll have Jazz do the same, so that I can start to have fuel and stuff on the other side. I don't know, Radlock's making arrows, okay. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so this is our water tank. I don't think it's going to be too important to unpack it because we're surrounded by ponds here and, like, a building. But yeah. This is like the barracks for Jazz and Major Mildew, and I'll unpack that once we clear some of the forest. So what I'm trying to do now is like clear out forest areas so that I can actually build. And let's just keep packing stuff up. So Radlock. You can stay on this side and help cut down trees too. And we don't have... I'm not going to worry about every little piece of furniture. It's not a big deal if we can't bring everything. What's most important is the stuff that was expensive to make, like the smelter. You know, because a lot of this stuff is just like wood, which is not a big deal. Now, one that... here it is. One that I really wanted to find early was our butchery. Because we're going to need food. So, let's unpack the butchery here. And we're almost done. I'm not going to worry about that stuff. So we have like one more trip. Well, Aldergrove, you were good to me. Let's hope this is a good journey. Nope, pick that up. And then I also need to find the pinnacle stone here in order to claim this for Balatok. But like that can wait. Okay, cool. Mildew is dying. Yeah, I mean, you know, they're hungry. I still have to make room for the butchery zone though, so it's fine. I'm working on it now. Oh, Jazz has got this, I think. Yep, Jazz has got that. Cool. Flop. And now we have food. Alright, it is almost nightfall, so let's go try to unpack bedrooms. And if I could even get just another building out here, I can start unpacking like beds and stuff. Right, they can share bedrooms until I have more, you know, rooms constructed. It's not a big deal. So we found the edge of the world on the west side, and it looks pretty safe, which is good. There are some cultists. There's power crystals and stones and a tent and a new critter, a Foulclaw there. Foulclaws are potentially dangerous, so noted. We almost have the area land cleared. I guess Major Mildew's a bit of a beaver. I don't know how else they're taking down that tree. And as we discover critters here, we can fill in our, like, hunting zoning thing. Alright, so this is Cosmic's bed, but that's fine. Let's get some other beds in. Oh, this is a whole bedroom as well. Major Mildew's bedroom. And then Terminal Serenity's bed, I will just throw in here for now. And then the overflow is going to be a bit of an issue because I don't really have a good stock room for it yet. We'll work on that. But things like the tannery and the smelter I can just like unpack on the ground. I think this was empty, this stockpile, so I'll just unpack it and then delete it. It's not needed. So who is missing a bed? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so everyone has a bed in a bedroom now. Good. Paul dear, sorry. It's not looking good for you. Alright, I'm going to delete that overflow. Craft bench, I'll put here. Iron smithy. I'm just going to have a lot of stuff out in the open for now. Cool. And people are starting to sleep. Alright, we're getting more critters hunted for food sources. And then as we do more land clear and figure out where it is even safe for us to physically go, I can start farming. Because I'm sure there's like threats abound. And we got to be careful about that. Yeah, I hear doors opening and closing. Definitely threats. Alright, we're going to want a tannery up soon. Wherever it is. Oh, it's right there. Okay. And this is auto tanning? Yes. Cool. Alright, good. Alright, the gate that we opened here is going to collapse soon, which is fine. Does it have a steep learning curve? Not particularly, no. A geared cultist. Okay, everyone but Major Mildew rally to me. We have some neighbors that need removal. So, not particularly hurt yet. And they are obviously at a stone, like, worshipping it. Levia's stone. Leave an offering to gain Levia's favor. Oh, Cosmic is down for the moment. But we win. I'm assuming that these side doors are not occupied. No, I shouldn't have assumed that. Now, if you're wondering about Cosmic, they're down, but just like due to pain shot. They're... Oh, no, they have a destroyed leg. I take that back. That was worse than I thought. That arrow must have hit me particularly hard. Let's try to make this area clear and safe. Okay. Should be now. And as far as the gods go, You've got Levia, Yidrig, Irizin, and the Nameless One. And Levia has like slower spoilage and greater befriend, and you know, and a lot of these are like in process and not fully implemented yet, for whatever it's worth. All right. Let's go ahead and try to secure the area, haul everything in, and then make good use of this space. It is difficult to move in anywhere new because you'll end up with like a lot of threats immediately. It's not particularly safe, and then also like resource shortages and the like. So I did what I could, but it wasn't perfect. Now, as far as Levia, the offering, I'm going to have Major Mildew approach it. I'm just going to make that choice. Major Mildew approaches the ancient shrine. A faint green glow emanates from the rune carvings. The rune carvings state the following. Those who provide me with divine crystals shall have all their mortal wounds healed. Offer 3 power crystals to receive the blessing. Who receives blessing? Who gets blessed? So we've got cosmic or major. We have kind of an idea of what it will do for us if we do it, which is all mortal wounds healed, and that would presumably be lack of limbs, etc. So you guys can choose who might receive said blessing. But we will need more power crystals. Okay, there are cultists to the northwest. Oh, here's another power crystal. And we need 3 of them. And then there's a building to the south. And in hindsight, I mean, I didn't have more iron, but I could have waited for more iron processing. I wanted to show more of the game, and I was a little overeager. But not a whole lot of regret there. Alright, something else I could do for all this leather is to get another leather scale armor going for another person that has like a reasonable amount of armor. Oh, no, those are all doors. Oopsie, I did not mean to do that. I was like, why are these walls hard to build? In that case, I should have used Polydoc's Fury to cut through them faster. But, you know, hindsight being as it is. So we did get a little struck by lightning. And it ruined the leather. That's too bad. I'm just going to leave it unclaimed. I don't care. All right. Major is going to deliver the power crystals. The priority is heal Major and deliver the new base. Or, you know, set up the new base. Smithy. Shoot. Keep it down there. Alright, so here's a Falclaw. Territorial nasty monster. And you know what? We're definitely going to want to battle that as a group. But I'm not planning on opening up the tent just yet. I really don't have a means to feed anyone in mass yet. Jazz. Oh, you know what? We need the crafting table set up for arrows again. Given that we have a decent amount of stone, I'm going to make until we have 100 spare stone arrows. Because this world seems to have some stone. So I'll start mining it up and turning it into arrows so that we're better protected. Ah, Oxgrove. Another boreal. So we have the abyss to the northwest, and then Oxgrove is probably here, but I won't know it until we find the pinnacle. So that's another thing that we could potentially look for. I just want to be cautious about exploring by my lonesome. So I'm going to try to weave around any dangers, which would be like cultists chasing me down, as you can see behind me now. So let's try to see if we can spot the pinnacle. I know there's cultists up here too, so that we can map out this world and where it stands amongst everywhere else. There's the last power crystal we need, but it is guarded by a Falclaw, more or less. Another power crystal, and there's the pinnacle. So if we take a look, Oxgrove is exactly where we thought it would be, and it is a mire world. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make like stock rooms that are uniform, that are going to be easier to pack up in the future. So have more standalone buildings that are easier to move, so that we can be nomadic if we want. So in the morning, we'll go for the power crystals that are up there and try to heal Major Mildew as best we can. Ooh, that's a lot of lost lean meat steak. Alright, copy that. We are going to need to hunt more sincerely, as we are down to 6 meals. What is that in there? Debris, or I don't know. I can't like click it, so I'm not sure what that is. Okay, the gate should be collapsing any minute now. And I'm being warned about low food, which, yeah, I know about, obviously. We're starting to hunt the jackalopes and the pall deer, and we'll be aiming to replenish our food. It's one of the reasons why farming is like a long-term investment. It takes a very long time to like get farming going, but once it's going, it's great. It's just, if you settle... it's one of the worries that I had about expanding our population when we did, was trying to provide food for them was going to be a little iffy. But I'm going to do my best, my absolute best. I just didn't expect all that food to rot when it did. Okay, Radlock. Did we end up getting more arrows? Yes. Let's have you go get some stone arrows. And then Jazz, you go equip even more wooden ones. Terminal, you have 19. Okay, yeah, we're gonna want more arrows, obviously. Jazz, Radlock, and Terminal, I'm going to draft you. And I know we are low on food, but having Major Mildew, like, completely back to normal would be incredible. So I'm going to make that effort now. Let's go up here. Hunt the foul claw. No, that's not a foul claw. It's a Reinhardt. Hunt the foul claw. There we go. And mine the crystals. Not having a lot of torches in our our area makes seeing stuff at night a little difficult. All right, so we have a lot of raw lean meat. I thought I was... Yeah, okay, I am queuing it up for just making steaks over and over. We just haven't gotten to it. And we haven't mined that up yet. Soon. Good news is, like, everyone's morale is reasonably okay. And it doesn't seem like the lack of torches in our bedrooms is a problem. We seem to be fine. Where'd my leatherworking go? I don't see any packs. I'll just make another one, I suppose. Lightning destroyed it? Ah. Well, lightning destroyed the leather. I guess it just destroyed the leatherworker too? Yikes. Okay. It's good to know. I, like, totally missed that. Thank you for tuning in to Gateworlds, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow survivors on the Gateworlds.